So I often ask my students, what is the difference between self-love, self-care, and self-nurture? Have you ever taken the time to really think about that? So many people out there talk about, I'm practicing self-care. But when you look at their life, they're still exhausted, disconnected, and unfulfilled. That's because self love, self care, and self nurture are not the same thing. And when we confuse them, we miss out on what our soul is really asking for. So today, let's gently explore the differences between these three and how to bring them into balance. So, what is self love? Self love is an inner relationship with yourself. It's how you speak to yourself. It's how you treat yourself when you make mistakes. It's the foundation of worth. Self love sounds like I'm enough as I am. I can hold compassion for myself and I honor my needs and truth. For self love has no ego. It's not about perfection. It's acceptance and forgiveness and respect for who you are. Without self love, self care can feel really empty, and self nurture can feel undeserved. So let's look at our second one. What is self care? Self care is about supporting your well being, and these can include rest and sleep, healthy food and hydration, movement, exercise, taking breaks, creating boundaries, saying no when it is needed. Self care is practical, it's physical, it's often about maintenance. But here's the truth, you can do all the self care things and still feel disconnected if you're not coming from that place of self love. Self care without self love just becomes another task on that to do list. So now let's look at the final one. What is self nurture? Self nurture goes really deeper. It is how you emotionally, energetically, and spiritually care for yourself. It asks you these questions. What do I need right now in this moment? What feels comforting, soothing, and supportive? And how can I gently tend to my inner child's needs and also my heart and my soul? Self nurture looks like sitting with your feelings instead of pushing them away, creating ritual or sacred space, journaling, meditation, or sound healing, those warm baths or soft blankets, candles, intention, letting yourself receive support. Self nurture is being held by yourself. I think of self nurture when I go to the dentist because going to the dentist is very difficult for me. So I feel like when I come home, I just want to curl up in a ball with a blanket and be left alone because I'm really just coming back to myself. I feel like I've really abused myself by going to the dentist, even though I know that self care. So to nurture myself, I know that I'm going to spend a little time in that nurturing cocoon till I get back to the place of being centered and reset. So, why do we need all three? Well, self love is the foundation. Self care is the action that we take to really care for ourselves. And self nurture is the nourishment. When they work together, you stop abandoning yourself. You stop running on empty. You start to begin to feel safe, supported, and whole again. This is where true healing happens. So take a moment and ask yourself today, where am I strong right now in self love, self care, and self nurture? Where am I being invited to soften, deepen, or to receive? You don't need to do more. You simply need to listen to yourself from a deeper level. If this resonates, take a moment to like, subscribe, and even comment on this video. Share this with someone who needs permission to slow down or reconnect with themselves. And remember, you're worthy of care, love, and deep nurturing exactly as you are.